Good morning, YouTube. I wanted to start this video and it is going to be a vlog, but I've got a lot to talk to you guys about since the last video I uploaded was my show day video. But per request, I had somebody that wanted me to take you guys into like a little behind the scenes, like what do I do on a day where I'm not working? Sorry, I'm at my mom's. So I came over to my mom's last night and spending a little bit of time with her. And you guys also said that you want to see more of my mom, so she will be super happy to hear that. But anyways, so Saturdays are typically my day where I don't do client check-ins. Now I'll be honest, I have clients competing today, so it's not like it's a complete off day, but it is more of my low-key day. Saturdays are my days where I don't train, don't have formal client check-ins, so it is kind of more of like my off day. So anyways, enjoy the video. We got a lot to catch up on, and I will catch you guys in the next clip. All right, so you guys want us to see more of my mom. Mom, they want to see more of you on YouTube.
That is the sweetest.
I know, she's awesome.
We're gonna go have a fun day.
Yeah, so carrying on from my last clip, we are headed to go get coffee. That is our favorite thing to do together. Coffee, and then we're gonna go look around a little bit because I move here in a couple weeks and we gotta spice up my new condo. So we're gonna just go look at like some inspiration. So I'll show you guys what we see. So yeah, YouTube loves mom. They want to see more of mom, so anytime I'm with her, I'm gonna vlog now. I agree, she's pretty awesome.
Aww.
Coffee secured, and they had sugar-free raspberry, which is my favorite. All right, guys, we found the first accessory for my condo. Just kidding. We got Griffin some socks to keep his paws cozy outside on the pavement. Oh my gosh, Griffin! No, not you.
He's not sure he likes them.
Griffin! You're so cute! Oh! Oh, no, you're so cute! He's like jumping around in them. Okay, guys, another clip of mom, the YouTube celebrity. Everybody loves her, but check this out. We have little June. She's a dachshund. She's a little bit older, so she loves to be carried, and so instead of mom having to carry her all the time, we have this little sling.
Yep.
She's so cute. You guys, I just got home and I had a package waiting for me. The new Prime Bites flavor, which is the s'mores. So I'm gonna open up this bad boy. If you guys are new here, these are my favorite protein treats. I will put a discount code below if you want to try them out, but these are so flipping good. And I have not tried this flavor yet. Obviously, they just launched it, so just got this in the mail from them. So we're gonna open this bad boy up and I'm gonna show you how amazing these treats are. I know everybody hates the word moist, but that is the best way I can explain these treats because you'll see. You'll see in a sec when I open it up. So just opened this and it smells divine. Like, let me tell you, I can totally smell like the graham cracker. So I just cut it open because I had to show you guys the inside. So I feel like the video I just took did not do it justice, but here's what we're looking at in the inside. Oh my word. So good. Guys, I kind of failed at vlogging yesterday for you guys and showing you guys what like a day where I'm not working looks like, but I can't remember if I mentioned, so basically like to wrap up yesterday, I was with my mom, we ran some errands. I love spending time with my mom when I can. We have a couple weekends coming up where like we're both gonna be busy, so anytime I have a day to like spend with her on the weekend, I do it. But anyways, yesterday, so I got home and exciting stuff happened. So I think I mentioned this earlier in the video, but Saturdays are like my kind of off day, right? That's officially when I don't do like client check-ins, right? And I don't do a ton of email work. But whenever I have clients competing, you know, obviously I am helping them throughout the day, especially like, you know, if I'm not there in person. And I had one of my clients got her Fit Model Pro card at Masters Nationals, and I am so proud of her. Like, I literally could not be happier for her. I love seeing my clients just like their hard work pay off, right? Like it just, I'm so happy for her. So congrats to Nini for getting her Fit Model Pro card at Masters Nationals, winning her 45 and over class. So like, guys, if that is not a testament to the fact that you are never too old to compete. In fact, I'm going to be posting a little bit more about her journey on Instagram, but she didn't start competing until this year, right? I've worked with her for about a year now, and she didn't start competing until being 45. So proud of her, but I stayed up last night helping my clients who were competing, just making sure that they were all covered, and I'm just so over the moon about that. But now it's Sunday. I've been up for a couple hours. I do work on Sundays, so I've been up, scheduled a podcast, wrote some new training plans, and now I am getting ready to get on my bike and do some cardio. I'm gonna do a Peloton ride. So I'm gonna talk to you guys too a little bit about like what my plans are, because I have some new stuff I wanna share with you guys about what I'm kind of thinking for where I'm gonna go from here now that I have my first show under my belt. So stay tuned for that. So I have a question for you guys. Don't mind my nails. So this is some prepped chicken I'm getting ready to take out and measure out. But does anybody else, or am I the only weirdo, does anybody else prefer cold chicken? Because I actually prefer my chicken cold as opposed to warm. I don't know if that's just me. So tell me in the comments below, am I the only weirdo, or do any of my peeps out there like cold chicken? Okay, I just walked in the door from training, and guys, I have had so much gratitude this week for my training, because I'm not gonna lie, I was really struggling the last like 2-ish weeks out from my show just with the gym. I was doing a good job throughout my prep, like keeping my strength really high, but then the last like 2 weeks really hit me before the show, and I just felt like a freaking zombie. So like this week I feel so good, and I think part of it is, I think all of it honestly is because my cardio is a lot lower. I feel like when my cardio gets really high before a show, I do just feel a lot more like weak and lethargic and less athletic in the gym. So it's such a good workout. I love to feel strong. I love to feel like an athlete. So I got 2 clips, so I'll put them in this video in case you guys want to see 2 clips from my glute day. So I had to cut out the audio in the background here for these clips just because I will get copyrighted with the music playing in the background. So here are a couple of training clips from my glute day. I know a lot of you guys like training clips. This was me doing hip thrusts, and I'm slowly working my way back up to lifting a pretty heavy amount on hip thrusts. My strength really suffered a couple weeks into my last show, so it felt good to lift heavy again. And then I am finishing up this workout with my favorite glute isolation movement, and this is the reverse frog pump on the Smith machine. It takes a little bit of work to like get this set up right, but I really like this movement, and the key is really pushing it through your heels and contracting the glutes at the top. So still doing this one, loving it. And then at the end of my workout, just for fun, I was playing around with a little something new, playing around with some fit model posing, obviously not in my heels, but just playing around with it, endeavoring the idea, which I am going to chat with you guys a little bit here about in the next clip. So stay tuned for that, and let me know what your thoughts are. Okay guys, let's talk a little bit about post-show updates for me. I'll talk about kind of how this past week has gone. I'm officially 1 week post-show. I also had somebody that asked me, they're like, Lexi, what did you eat post-show? And I don't really think I showed it in my last vlog, but unfortunately the show got over so late, and I had a flight out the next morning that when we had to leave the hotel at like 6:30, and I had to get back to the hotel, pack up all my stuff. So what I had post-show is I had a Prime Bite treat. You guys saw me talk about those earlier, and I had some chicken. So my sweet mom, she was so sweet. So she got me some grilled chicken from the hotel, because I told her at the end of the day, I was like, all I want is protein. I was just so over rice cakes and stuff I had had before pumping up for stage. So that was what I had. So that may be disappointing to some, but I'm not really that person that goes too crazy post-show anyways. I've learned my lessons in the past, and I think every competitor can attest to the fact that sometimes like food tastes really good post-show, but it's just not worth it when you wake up the next morning and feel so bloated. But anyways, so week post-show, I'm actually like right at my stage weight, which my goal right now, so I have a couple of big weekends coming up with coaching, with a seminar, and then with my move. So I'm not looking to do a show within that time frame. That would just be silly. So if anything, I'll be looking after that time frame. But here's the kicker, you guys. So I have always said never say never. And I'm kind of dabbling with the idea of trying Fit Model just for fun. Just because I feel like, my feedback from head judge Bill at my last show is that like I have great shape, structure, lines. He just wants to see more of me, right? And although I think I could achieve that, even naturally, if I just keep growing for years and years and years, I don't want to put myself on a ton of anabolics just to get that growth, right? Like, you know what, to each their own. I'm not judging anybody who does that. That's something I don't want to do right now at where I'm at in my life, especially with being so young. So that's where incoming the idea of Fit Model comes in. So I have been, I've actually really been loving what I've been seeing on stage as the year progresses with Fit Model. And I think at the beginning of the year, I think everybody was in the same boat, right? We were kind of just like, all right, I think a lot of people's opinions have evolved regarding Fit Model as we've seen more and more girls on stage in Fit Model, especially seeing girls at national level shows, right? And who are winning their pro card in Fit Model. And, and I had this like thought in my brain. I was like, I don't know a lot of like people that are on YouTube who have documented Fit Model journeys, right? Like a lot of people in the YouTube space. And I'm not saying I'm like the biggest YouTuber by any means, but I've had my channel for a couple years and I'm like, it would be kind of cool to be that person. That's like, what if, I did really well in Fit Model and I could become like, somebody that people looked up to for the Fit Model division. So I don't know, it's an idea I'm dabbling with. I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm 100% set in stone on doing it, but I will say I did put in a suit order through my suit sponsor yesterday for a Fit Model suit, just because I kind of want to keep my options open. So, and I love being on stage. I love taking you guys through the journey as well. I love learning about myself in the process. I love setting an example for my clients and those who follow me. So it's just an idea I'm kind of dabbling with. So, comment below if you think that would be kind of cool to see. But yeah, I wanted to share that with you guys and not gatekeep what my thoughts were around that. So right now, in the meantime, I'm maintaining my weight. Not that my goal at the moment is to like maintain my stage weight, but I'm still looking to stay relatively lean. Granted that I'm still going to compete again. But my cardio right now is like a fraction of what it was. My food is up a little bit. I feel so much better. I'm kind of in this like extended diet break phase right now with myself. But anyways, that's my news. So curious if you guys would like to see me on stage in Fit Model and what your thoughts are there. So, but anyways, I am going to wrap up this video here. And yeah, so I will keep you guys updated, but overall, lots of exciting things to come with when I get on stage next with my move also that's coming up, which I'm excited for. So yeah, so thank you guys for sticking around. Also, if you have not already, go and enter my giveaway from my last video. So if you go and watch my show day vlog, you can enter to win a free Angel Competition Bikinis posing suit. And who doesn't love free, right? So anyways, all right, guys, have a great rest of your day and I will catch you guys in my next video.